How did y'all? This is John, and today we are talking about The Flash, a new movie out in theaters right now. And in The Flash, it deals with the DC character, The Flash, who goes back in time to prevent a certain tragedy from happening. But in doing so, he completely messes with the space-time continuum and now has to figure out a way to reverse what has happened and get back home. Okay, so first things first, what I liked about the movie. I think the story is a pretty good story. They did take some of the classic elements of time travel, science fiction, and did their own spin with it. The difference between this and what some of the other ones do is just the overall setting. There are certain elements in this film, narrative-wise, that are not the same as you would expect in one of these kind of movies. They talk about some of the things they typically talk about in these movies, but they also talk about inevitability, not being able to change something no matter what you do. When it comes to the character The Flash, Barry Allen is a good character. He is someone whose whole quest in this film is about maturity. He needs to mature. And you do get the feeling that as this movie progresses, he does start doing that. I'm not going to touch too much on the actor playing him because, well, I don't like him. Not in terms of performance, but in terms of him as a person. I think that performance-wise, yes, he does a good job here, and he did a good job in Justice League. Because I don't like him as a person for obvious reasons. And speaking of performances, Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne and Batman. It was great seeing this guy return as Batman, because he is one of my favorite Batmans. Obviously, he's not Christian Bale. Christian Bale's the GOAT. But I loved watching the Michael Keaton Batman movies growing up, and I thought, you know, he was awesome. He's a little older. He definitely cannot withstand as much as he used to, but he is great in this film. In terms of the overall entertainment value, this movie is entertaining. It's a fun film to sit through. They pulled no punches in terms of entertainment. There's a handful of funny moments in it. There's a lot of really good action. It's a fun movie. Problem I have with this movie is, first and foremost, at one point they introduce this villainous character, but then they forget him until it's convenient. Would have liked it if the Flash was being chased by this guy in this alternate timeline. Up the stakes a little bit, up the tension. I also think that while I get why Supergirl's in it, she is not very well written. Very bland and boring character. And like I said, I get why they put her in this film. It's just that as a character, she's not well written. All in all, this was a fun movie. It's not bad at all. It's just that it has its flaws. Watch the movie again, probably. Just don't go into this film expecting Spider-Man No Way Home. It's not to that level. Give The Flash a 7. That's all the time I have for today. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Badetsky will return.